morning, y'all. It is Friday, the last day of sick week. I'm in the parking lot. I've got my car running. I've got all my stuff loaded up. Alex Taylor is still in the parking lot. They were working on stuff this morning. Unfortunately, Alex Taylor is out of the race. I believe the reasoning behind that was they didn't want to hurt their stuff more than it was already hurt. So they've been working on stuff every single day. But I'm about to head on down back to Bradenton. It's about a 2-hour drive. It's a little after 10 o'clock. They'll start running at 2. I'm gonna try and get some interviews today. Should be a good day. Last day. Kind of bummed it's the last day, but hopefully I will be able to do this again soon. I made it to Bradenton. Easy trip. A bunch of people are rolling in right now. It's already packed. They don't start running until 2, I believe. It's almost 12:30 right now, so I'm gonna try and maximize my time and get some interviews in before the chaos starts. So I hope you guys enjoy the video today, and I'm excited to see what today brings. Alright, y'all, so I'm here with Rich and Mike Guido. They drove all the way from Canada in this beautiful GTO. They're making the most of their trip. It's amazing to watch, and they are actually first place in stick class, correct? First place in stick class. So I'm going to let them share their journey with you guys. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, so we left Alberta, Canada, actually 2 days before we had planned on leaving because of the snowstorms and stuff. So what the heck day was that anyways?
Well, it was Sunday,
yeah.
Forget what the date was.
So far when we pulled in here today, we put on 4,410 miles. And then Kyle said, how many times we switched the car over? 7 times. We made, how many 9-second passes that we made now? 10 9-second passes.
No, 8 9-second.
2 8-second, sorry.
Oh, 2 8-seconds. Yes, don't forget about the 8-second passes.
How could you forget about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, we broke an upper control arm pulling into a gas station somewhere between here and Alberta. But I had a spare, so we fixed that on the side of the road. Now there's the 3 of us. Kyle from Boosted Lifestyles also occupying the back seat. So he's been documenting the whole journey on there as well. So go to Boosted Lifestyle if you want to check that out. But the combination is still Pontiac powered. It's 517 cubes. It was built by Muscle Motors in Strathmore, Alberta. And then it's got a little 94mm turbo on it. And so 15 pounds of boost, it'll make just about 1,400 horsepower to the wheels. And we're getting close to starting to use all of it. We still got more room to move up, but it's a long ways from home, so we're not going to turn it up any more than it is already.
Understandable.
Understandable, yeah. And then the clutch setup is one of KL Aronson's from Black Magic. It's an 11-inch single sintered iron disc with an adjustable pressure plate on it. So when we get to the track, we take all of the spring load out of it, just use counterweight, and then when we drive it, we crank her back up for the street. So every time we have to jack it up and swing it over, but it's well worth it because it keeps the whole drivetrain alive with the really soft hit with the clutch.
Oh yeah, Kale does wonders with a clutch. I have a Black Magic clutch in my 76 Nova as well.
Yeah.
So we know all about that.
Yeah, and even G-Force, companies like G-Force will tell you that since guys started using these clutches, they're just staying together. So. And then the transmission's a T56 Magnum from G-Force. It's base plated 1st through 4th, and 5th and 6th are synchronized. And so it shifts like butter, and it works like a charm. And 6th gear is 0.5, and it's got a 350 rear, so it'll do 80 miles an hour at 1700 RPM, towing a trailer. Sometimes we're cruising at 1500 RPM, which is like 70 miles an hour, and it just lopes along. It's got great street manners, and it gets pretty crazy when you drop the clutch going down the track. So
That's amazing.
the interior is still pretty much all stock. Like,
You gotta put sunblock. I don't go outside.
that's the deal. If he wants to come with me, he has to take his seat out and put it back in, and then we put the back seat back in so Kyle could ride with us. And then, so it's an 850 cage that I built.
I surely don't know.
We just take the door bars out, so it's easy when we're traveling, and it works pretty good.
It's a beautiful car.
So the car was actually picked up at an auto wrecker probably close to 20 years ago, and Rich took after me. He did a superb job of rebuilding it. He's done a lot of work on the engine. The basic engine was built, but he's done all the turbo work and all the welding, and so he's got to be really good at building and making it so it runs and stays together. Awesome.
The original goals for the car were 1150 and 20 miles per gallon, and now it's went 877. And if you're not towing a trailer and some other guys with you, it'll do 22, 24 miles per gallon, doing 80 miles an hour down the road. So, stick car life, right?
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And we were like the same distance away.
I don't know. I think that covers it pretty good.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for your time and allowing me to come and talk to you.
Yeah.
I enjoy every one of the trips I've been on. I think this is the 8th drag and drive trip I've been on in this car, and they've all been awesome.
That's awesome. Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad to watch you.
Yeah. Hope to do it a few more times.
I bet you will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's what they call the sports conversion.
Alright, y'all. I got my floppy hat on. I have sunscreen on. Double protection. And I've already got one interview down. I'm gonna go try and find some more people to interview. Should be a really good day.
Spice the thing up a little
They
bit.
are getting ready to pull out the A group cars. They're gonna pull up now and then do the national anthem.
Again, we've been talking about it for the week, like mother-daughter team, mother-son team, lead us in the world's most beautiful song, our national anthem. includes at least breaking the beams under your own power. Speaking of exhibition passes, like I said, I was talking to Alex and Dennis Taylor this morning. They were still sitting in the hotel parking lot about 10 o'clock. We were talking about the fact that they were trying to get everything back together. They had a valve problem. And it was really weird because they got parts overnight, and then Dennis told me this morning, he goes, the lash is right back where it's supposed to be. He goes, you get all nervous thinking, you know, like, oh, we got to pop a valve out of it, put a new one in, which on the side of the road, or even at hotels.
decent amount of spectators here. Lanes are packed with the B cars right now. After B class, they'll run C class, and my mom's car is actually in C class. So, but I'm just walking through the lanes just to see what's going on while they do track prep.
A lot of love. It wasn't a little one, it was a lot. Sounds like you may have been in prayer. I was told.
Okay guys, I'm here with Clark Rosenstingel and he has a 2010 Camaro. And most of the time when I see this guy, he's working on something, tearing the motor apart, replacing pistons, whatever he can find, whatever he's got to fix, he's fixing it. And I'm going to talk to him a little bit here right now.
Okay, this whole event was supposed to be easy and it turned out to be pretty tough. First day we went through a rear opinion, through the tooth, right through the case. That's an easy fix. So then we took off, got going. I think the second day was a rain day, so that was fine by me. I was good with that. And we went up to Gainesville. That's where we no, we didn't. No, we had a good pass there, I think. I don't remember. It was such a long week. So we finally got up to Georgia. We torched the head. So we finally got the head off. We got it welded up. All the good stuff. Not 100%, but good enough to get on the road. We got to the hotel about 2 o'clock in the morning. 4 hours sleep. Get back on the road to come down here. We thought it was going to be easy. But instead we went through 2 fuel pumps. Come to find out the pre-filter was plugged. So that was an issue on torching the head. So we finally got the car here, got new fuel pumps. The car should run now, cross our fingers. But there's no guarantees on this stuff. When you go fast, shit breaks.
Always.
That's all there is.
And you're just waiting for the sun to go down?
Exactly.
All right, well I wish you luck. Thank you so much.
You got it. See ya.
So Sean thinks. Hi, Auntie.
Come on. Hi.
Now you know.
Don't do it.
Oh, now I know. And I
Come here. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh boy.
So I just went over by my family just to take a little break, and unfortunately, Goofy Built Shane did crash. Something I think flew off of the car and he ran it over, but he's okay, he's out, he's alert, he's up, walking, so he's fine. That's the most important part.
Checking in on the message that said, broke the right front suspension and spindle and drove right over it. There you go. Yeah, the air dam was all over there as well, so this thing definitely not a happy camper. Running over all its own parts is not a good way to go down the racetrack. Very unfortunate, but again, glad to see he's okay. This is a car that can be fixed. Now, for those of you that are Honda fans, this thing is an EF CRX, and so this is a pretty rare little car. This thing made 700 horsepower, obviously all-wheel drive as we discussed. Nice little lightweight package, obviously. Yeah, pretty cool little car, and you know, impressive for sure. They have struggled this week, but it's the first time that the kid's out here running his own car. Timing Tower, they would obviously love to get your time slip, say that you've officially completed sick week, and get the average done for you, because that'll help us in our awards that are coming up later tonight at the Freedom Factory, I've been told. So we're going to get to visit the Freedom Factory twice, Luke? Twice in 1 week? Absolutely, Derek. We are going to have our awards ceremony over there on the stage in front of the main grandstand.
All right, so there was a request to talk to the driver of the Wicked Fast Volvo. It has been a chaotic day, but he does have a minute. So I've got Michael here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the car for you guys. And yeah, let's get to it.
Hi there, my name is Michael. I'm from Sweden. I drive the 1987 Volvo wagon. It's a LS swapped Volvo wagon. It's a Dart LS 388 engine in it with a large single turbo. It's a ladder bar car. There's not really anything crazy. It's a pretty good drivetrain in it and good shock kind of stuff, but nothing really crazy. It's all steel, all glass, pretty heavy car, and it's it's built with one purpose really, and it's just to do drag week in the modified class. That's what we built it for, and then obviously Sick Week came around, so it fits in the same class.
That's awesome. And you're originally from Sweden.
Yeah, I'm from Sweden, but I live in Detroit, and I built the car here in Detroit during a couple years.
So the car stays here and you live here as well?
Yep, the car stays here and I live here as well. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
that they someone liked the car. So I came over to see if I could talk to him a little bit, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I've had the car since 2003. It is a 64 Volkswagen Carbon Ghia. This is the original color. I bought it as a rusty project just for a street car. Then, of course, I got a bigger engine. And I decided I wanted a turbo on it. Then I took it on the drag strip. Had fun with that, so I've just been slowly building it up since then. So we'll go around the back and check out the engine. Still a Type 1 VW engine like it's supposed to have, but it's bored and stroked to 2110cc, turbocharged. I've run between 20 and 25 pounds of boost. It's made as much as 335 horsepower. It runs pump gas, water meth injection, and it's run a best time of 10.94 at 128. Best I've run this week, 11:37, about 127. My average, I think, is 11:65. I'm hoping to bring that down to 11:50.
Awesome. Well, good luck, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Before Thanksgiving, you got it.
Oh, sure. Awesome. Here's the thing. Nicole's my son, and so I want you to make him take the pictures and then put them on his Instagram. I'm just saying. I love you, dude. It's awesome. It's going to be great. All right. Thanks, bud. Seriously, being a good sport. We love it.
You raise your hand, bro.
So, you guys all walked in and had to sign a banner. One of you's winning one of those. Okay? So that is, a sick ward person, 484. 484 in the sick ward. There you go. All right, everybody, I also want to say thank you to all the staff from all of you, but I want to hear you guys scream for Lonnie Grimm, for Keith Turk, for all the ladies. It takes a lot of people to do events like this. Some of these people get paid. A bunch of these people volunteered.
Brought a really nice 55 wagon, and his name is Blaine Stark. 6'10" wagon. So next year, you're going to see a bunch of plaques. We call them Ride-In Awards. We're going to be doing these. There'll be Sig Week Awards next year. We've already announced that there's TV Breaks is going to do a Tough Break Award. There's a lot of ride-in. This one here is a Freiberger, Finnegan, and Lonnie Grimm to Blaine Stark as our future Sig Weeker Junior Crew Chief Award.
Gotta be the result. Yeah, exactly. Must have the result.
So Blaine,
all right, let's get on
I want you to tell everybody what you thought about it. I know that you've been on Rocky Mountain. You love this. This is not your very first time here. Obviously, not your first time around the car, running around, set tire pressure, turning nitrous bottles on.
And we are fond of calling him the Canadian Chuck Norris, the man who drove his junk all the way from Canada to run in the 8s all week with an average in the 8s. Oh my God, 897 Rich Keto. No, seriously, right here, the helmet, 897, 78 at 159 mile an hour.
Wow.
100 faster than Bill now? Oh!
Yeah, baby!
Wait, glasses. There you go.
We got our award. Let's go.
Okay, y'all, so it is currently very late. They just finished the awards part. It was honestly super nice. They had a bunch of giveaways. They were throwing out t-shirts. It was just an incredible event to go to. And I'm so glad that I could have been a part of it. It was amazing. Like, I just don't even have words to describe it right now, and that's probably partially because I'm so sleep deprived. But I do plan on doing like a highlight video and maybe like a recap video of how I feel about the week. So, but it was such a great event. The awards just got finished, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the content that I put out because I worked really hard on it and I did my best to get you guys what you wanted to see. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, or dislike if you want to. But thank you guys so much for your support over the last week, and it's just been an amazing journey.